My wife and I said yes to church planting almost 15 years ago. What that meant for us is that in 2014, we would be a part of a church planting team that would start Encounter Church in Westwood, Mass. I have years of joy and years of celebration to come alongside Chris Causey, the lead pastor, and the 7 other families that moved. What eventually happened is that I said yes to leading the Send Network, where I fell in love with not only church planting, but helping church planters plant churches. I was in that role from 2020 to 2023. During that time, I had a vision for Elevate. But Elevate did not start as a church. I had a vision to disciple leaders and reproduce leaders in order that they might multiply and begin churches and multiply kingdom work. Over the last 2 years, the Lord has made it abundantly clear that Elevate is supposed to be a church. There's so much more to say that cannot be captured in 2.5 minutes, but Isaiah 2 verse 3, where literally the prophet calls out to the people to come meet with God. And I just can't imagine that Isaiah knew the story. Isaiah knew the story of Moses meeting on the mountain. And Isaiah knew the story of Abraham meeting on the mountain. And fast forward past Isaiah, he didn't know this story, but just think about the disciples going with Jesus up to the Mount of Transfiguration, where they would see and feel the glory of God. Elevate is a place that is a church that will create places and spaces to invite people to meet with God. We're going to do that some in fun and some creative ways because of my love for the outdoors and my love for New England. We're going to have a lot of fun jumping into spaces that people aren't currently jumping into, the outdoor space, just the lifestyle that we have in Vermont. We're going to do a ton of things, and we're going to have a lot of fun jumping into places and spaces where churches aren't currently doing that. Fast forward, I want you to know something, that Elevate Church is not just one church. Elevate Church will be a church planting church with a goal and a vision that I wrote down in 2021 when I was the director for the Send Network, that we would start a multiplying church in 6 different locations other than Rutland, Vermont. We would start a multiplying church in every New England state. So the 2030 vision literally is that over the next 5 to 6 years, we would be a part of starting 6 additional churches that would serve as a multiplying center for that New England state. Can't wait to tell you more about Elevate Church.